So I just finished watching Hardcore Henry for the first time. And what is the best way to describe that movie? Fast-paced overkill is the best way I could think of to describe it. I mean, this movie has a plot, but that's not really the point of the movie. The point of the movie is it's like an hour and 25 minutes of just nothing but non-stop overkill with brief moments for you to catch your breath. And then this movie is like a first-person John Wick. Just, it's insane. It's absolutely insane. And this movie is also a movie of what the fuck. Because shit will appear out of nowhere and shit will happen with no setup whatsoever. Like 1 minute they're sitting on a bus talking, and all of a sudden some dude with a flamethrower shows up. And all of a sudden, and then another scene, Henry is running through the woods, out of nowhere a fucking tank appears. And two sequences of this film that stand out to me are, well, actually three now that I think about it. The ending scene on top of the roof when he takes 2 vials of adrenaline, shoves it in his legs, and then Queen's "Don't Stop Me Now" starts playing, and then it's over the top gore and overkill in the best possible way. And then there's a sequence in a fucking Russian whorehouse where you have a coked up version of Jimmy who is just absolutely, like, insane. This movie is awesome. This movie is fucking amazing, and I love it. Also, Jimmy. Jimmy is a very interesting character because there are multiple versions of him. There's the normal version of Jimmy who is a cripple, and you don't encounter him till midway through the movie when they finally reach his lab after murdering probably 100 people. Well, over 100 people, because that's all this movie is. It's fast-paced, non-stop overkill. And this movie is also very unique and very creative in the way it handles itself, because the movie is shot entirely in first person. And it's a movie, but yet it also feels like a first-person shooter. It feels like you're watching a first-person shooter. And well, you're not really there for the plot of the movie, but here's the plot. Henry is a half-human, half-cybernetically created super soldier who is being hunted by a corporation named Akon because he believes that they have kidnapped his wife, and so he tries to stop Akon from creating an army of cybernetically enhanced super soldiers. That's basically the fucking plot. And there's this guy, I don't remember his fucking name. He has like the ability to levitate shit and control people. And he has his wife who you don't see her that much, but once again, this isn't a plot heavy movie. This is 2 hours and 25 minutes of murder. Glorious, unapologetic murder. Like, someone gets their head shoved through a fan, someone gets their head blown off with a shotgun at point blank range, and you see it. I'm trying to think of what else happens. Man. Like, I just finished watching it, and my mind is still blown. Like, this is one of the most unique and creative and over-the-top gory movies I have ever seen. Like, another funny moment in this movie is, like, when Jimmy says the first thing that people ask a cripple is, well, when you're a cripple, does your dick still work? I know, I'm just rambling, but seriously, go see this movie. Now, if you have kids, do not watch this movie with them. Wait till they're gone. Because there's full nudity in this film. There is extremely over the top and excessive gore, like every 5 minutes someone's getting their head blown off.